G'day champions, today we're going through Wild Rift Patch Notes 2.1. A beast of a patch is on the way featuring replays, spectator mode, 2 new champs, balance changes to the peskiest Yordles, and more blue modes. With the Yordles all around up from their adventure, it's time to look to the future and maybe the recent past. Check out replays and spectator mode along with the Lunar Beast event featuring 6 new skins. Later, Xayah and Rakan will be dancing their way into the duo lane. Welcome to patch 2.1. So there's going to be a huge patch apparently, I'm very excited. In this patch, we'll have new champions: Xayah the Rebel, Deadly and Precise. Xayah is a Vastayan revolutionary waging a personal war to save her people. She uses her speed, Goyle, I don't know what that says, and razor sharp feathers, blades to cut down anyone who stands in her way. Xayah fights alongside her partner and lover Rakan to protect their dwindling tribe and restore their race to a vision of its former glory. Then we have Rakan the Charmer. As merciful as he is charming, Rakan is an infamous Vastayan troublemaker and the greatest battle dancer in Lothan tribal history. To the humans of the Iranian highlands, his name has been synonymous with wild festivals, uncontrollable parties, and anarchic music. But this energetic, traveling showman has left his old life behind, dedicating himself to the cause of his lover, the rebel Xayah. Together they seek to free Ionia's wild magic, restoring the Vastaya's birthright. Rakan will be released later in the patch. So, very interesting. These two are duo lane partners apparently, and they're also lovers, which is really cool. Very excited to see them together in the duo lane. Then we have features, replays. Replays are now available for your 50 most recent matches. Play back your games as it happened to improve your play or relieve those unforgettable moments. Replays feature a new HUD showing both teams' items, summoner spells, gold earned, and more. And there's more info on this. Replays can be accessed from your match history page or the end of game screen. Watch the match back as it happened or follow any other player in the game. Different playback speed settings are available, ranging from 0.5 times to 8 times speed. Rewinding/time skipping is not currently supported, so you'll have to watch the whole thing. Replays cannot be used for practice game modes, and replays will expire with each new patch. Then we have the spectator mode. Attention all coaches, organizers, and backseat gamers. Patch 2.1 brings the ability to spectate your friends' matches. Spectating a match-made game features a 3-minute delay to avoid game spoilers. Custom games features 3 spectator slots and do not have any delay. More info. In order to spectate a player in the match-made game, you must be friends with them. You must be on the same game version to spectate a player. If you don't want to make a spectacle of yourself, turn off Allow Spectators in the settings menu. When spectating, the map will always be oriented with Baron Lane at the top and Dragon Lane at the bottom. Then we have skins. So a bunch of new skins coming in 2.1. They will also be released in patches 2.1a, 2.1b, and c. All skins will be released throughout the patch. And then we have events, the Lunar Beast. Empower the relics of Reveal's past to tame the beast and save the day. So the Lunar Beast event will begin later in the patch, and more information available soon. There's not much information now about it, but it looks really cool. Next we have champions. This patch was taking a good look at the recently released Yordle champs to address some outliers, as well as putting some power back into fighters like Jarvan, Jax, and Yasuo. Corki isn't delivering on his high-flying, high-floating antics, especially given his identity as a marksman mage. We're adding a bit of satisfaction to his arsenal. So they are buffing Corki. He has increased AD ratio. His Gatling gun, armor and magic resist reduction has been increased, and his ultimate, everything has been increased. So his base damage, AD ratio, big 1 base damage, and big 1 AD ratio. Then we have Jarvan. Jarvan's been underperforming for a while now, so we're giving him some buffs to make him a little more worthy. We have his base stats, AD per level, 3.6 to 4.55, so that's been increased. He now deals 20 minimum damage. His Dragon Strike, his first ability, the hitbox has been increased, and his dash speed has been increased as well. Then we have Jax. Jax has been underperforming in his matchups. We expected him to be stronger in amping up his gap closing so he can snowball better, particularly in situations against squishy ranged champions. So the leap strike the range has been increased, cooldown has been decreased, and damage has been increased. Very cool. Then we have Kai'Sa, fixing an issue where Kai'Sa wasn't hitting as hard as she should. Her Void Seeker correctly applies caustic wounds damage to the target hit. Then we have Kennen. Electric Rat Ninja too strong, especially as a lane bully and burst mage. We're turning him down across the board. So he has been nerfed. His AD has been... I can actually see this because when I was playing against him, he was very, very strong. His AD has been decreased. Movement speed has been decreased. His second ability, cooldown has been increased. Yeah, increased. His lightning rush has been... Base damage has been decreased, and AP ratio has been decreased. And his ultimate, his base damage has been decreased, and his AP ratio has been decreased. So yeah. Then we have Lee Sin. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Our last changes made it to Sonic Wave. Sometimes can't reach a target kicked back by Dragon's Rage. We're adjusting the range to make his combo reliable again. We expect this to be a light nerf, but Lee Sin is for the most part, is in an okay spot. So the Dragon's Rage knockback range has been decreased. Then we have Tristana. Tristana's abilities feel very lackluster, and her signature explosive charge is not living to its promise of being a huge nuke when fully stacked. We're amping up all of her explosive powers to help her keep pace with other bot laners. So the rapid fire, the attack speed has been increased, duration has been increased, rocket jump, base damage has been increased, explosive charge, passive base damage has been increased, active base damage has been increased, and AD ratio has been increased. So, huge buff for Tristana as well. Then we have Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate has been underperforming, especially in high levels of play. We're making it more rewarding to players who are able to select the right card in the right situation. So, his second ability, pick a card, mana restoration has been increased, blue card AP ratio has been increased, red card AP ratio has been increased, gold card stun duration has been increased. Then we have Yusel. Yusel's ultimate sometimes feel more like a last sigh. Currently it feels like it takes too long to complete the animation, so we're speeding it up and also increasing its damage in the late game. So the ultimate last breath base damage has been increased, animation time has been decreased, knockup duration has been decreased. We believe Umos is offering too much as a single item and needs to be trimmed down a bit to have a clear and weaker purpose. We're reworking the momentum passive to only stack movement speed at a baseline instead of also converting momentum into magical damage. Since our goal is to not nerf Dead Man's Plate, we will be adding the momentum to magic damage conversion onto Dead Man's Plate Crushing Blows passive. So Yumo's Ghost Blade momentum attacks convert momentum into bonus magical damage on hit. Attacks will still remove all momentum stacks. Spectral Haste unchanged. Dead Man's Plate momentum attacks convert momentum into bonus magic damage on hit. Attacks will still remove all momentum stacks. Then we have Crushing Blow. Attacks deal magical damage equal to momentum stacks removed. Melee attacks that expend max momentum also slow by 50% for 1 second. Stacking the effect over the Redemption or Locket enchants should come at a cost similar to multiple heals. We're adding some restrictions to preserve active enhanced diversity. Redeeming heal effects is reduced by 50% if the target has been affected by another redemption in the last 20 seconds. And Locket Shield's effect is reduced by 50% if the target has been affected by another Locket in the last 20 seconds. Then we have gameplay and new features. Ping display added to the ability to see your exact latency in game. Portrait lock by popular demand, adding the ability to choose the order in which enemies appear when using portrait lock. In-game chat. The in-game chat settings have been updated. Summoner spell timers added an indicator around summoner spell buttons showing exactly how long spells cast like Barrier and Ghost will be active. Smite indicator, adding a visual indicator to indicate reduced gold from minions if using the Smite summoner spell. Then we have gameplay changes. Hand of Baron. We felt that the Hand of Baron buff and empowered minions felt unfair to opponents and was misleading, so we're taking some power away from when you're long since pieced out. When champions with the Hand of Baron buff leave minion vicinity, buff linger duration reduced from 10 to 5 seconds. Then we have Rift Scuttler. Rift Scuttler now spawn similar to League PC. At the start of the game, 2 Rift Scuttlers spawn, 1 on each side of the map. Then 1 Scuttler on either side is randomly spawned thereafter. So yeah, then we have a lot of others here. So just a bunch of things here. You can pause it here if you would like to read the others part. Seems to be a lot of like little things here. And then we have the free to play champion rotation. So here's the champions that you can play for free during these dates. But yeah, that is the patch. I'm so sorry my voice was kind of giving out there. I have used it a lot today, so it's not exactly really good right now. But yeah, I hope this video was interesting. I hope you found the patch interesting. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think of the changes. And subscribe and click the bell for more Wild Rift videos. I hope to see you again for the next one. Like the video if you found this cool. Bye.